there was an enormous amount of pressure from Washington on Sudan. If you're going to do it now in the time frame that suits us before the election, so Donald Trump can point to these foreign policy successes, perhaps to boost what else is, the other things that are going on in Washington. And in Israel, the faster the timetable, the better for Israel too. And it was on a phone call that this was announced. The press was called in to hear the call between Donald Trump in Washington, between Sudan and between Israel. And what you heard was Prime Minister Netanyahu praising Donald Trump and saying, under your leadership, so much has happened. And of course, the American president replying, and so much more will happen. So this idea of continuity from him. I don't think it would have happened if it was still the former dictator, if it was Omar al-Bashir. This is a clean slate, if you like. They're saying this is one of the strengths of the new government, that it can reach deals like this. There was money changing hands. There was an agreement that Americans, if they were to sue, it was kind of to clean up the prospect of any legal actions against Sudan from American victims of so-called Sudanese military actions, Sudanese terror actions over these years. So there was $335 million changing hands. And then there was this agreement that if things were going to come back, benefits were going to come back to Sudan in terms of different kinds of money, aid, food aid, military aid, then the recognition of Israel was part of this package. So I think Israel very pleased with itself tonight, Washington pleased with itself for the timing of this announcement, and perhaps Sudan also pleased because it's off the terror list and it's going to get some financial and aid benefits too.